25 minutes before 11 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Tuesday morning. See, this is why I need new glasses. I can't even read the clock. There it is, 25 minutes before 11. All right, it's time to talk about our eye health. And in addition to that, Ocala Eye can help you out with so many different things. Your hearing, your skin care. But of course, Ocala Eye's, I guess their centerpiece of care is about the eye. Good morning, ladies. How are you doing?
Good morning.
I'm sorry, I should introduce you. Zora Harrison is in the studio. Nikki Nix is in the studio. Lindsey Wiesman, right? Wiesman. I always want to say Wiesman for some reason, like it's a V sound. So good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Beautiful day, huh?
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh.
Very nice
It's
outside.
just a nice day. And
yes.
Everybody's on the phone. Oh, you're the only one.
Sorry, it's sometimes like you leave the office, but it doesn't leave you.
I do the same thing. It's okay. So does the weather change anything for you guys? Are you getting out? What's interesting? Disney announced their summer lineup already.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They start early.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, we're still.
I got to get prepared.
Yeah.
The weather is so beautiful. It
is.
Makes you want to work outside in your office.
Yeah. Do you have a garden at your office?
No. One of our offices where Nikki works has a courtyard, but no, we don't.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Do the pollens affect the eyes at all?
Yes,
yeah?
I do get that.
Yeah,
Itchy.
and is that just an easy fix? Just the antihistamine or something?
Sometimes. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's tears. Sometimes it's medicine, and sometimes it's don't go out.
So is that something you would do, or do you send them to somebody else when you say, "Oh, that's not really an eye problem; that's an allergy problem"?
It just really depends. If it's in the eye, we usually will handle it. If they have some systemic allergies or effects that are affecting their body, then we would send them to their primary or allergist. Some people that are really affected, they have an allergist that they see, but years ago we did allergy testing at our clinic, and we stopped because it became we needed the information for the eye, but then the allergist needed it for the whole entire body. So we just started sending it to their primary or their allergist to take care of, and then we treated them with whatever we need to do to get the comfort level back in the eye.
Did the Heart in the Park, that was last weekend, right?
It was
on Saturday.
How did that go?
Amazing.
It was wonderful.
Yeah.
We had such a great turnout. I didn't hear from Charlotte today what the final total was that they raised, but the most shocking thing was Charlotte sent a survey out to the participants and asked them if they were aware of Kids Central, which is vital here in our county, before this event, and like 70% said no, they had learned about Kids Central at the event.
At the event, wow, that serves a good purpose.
It serves a great purpose because
it's not always about the money you raise.
No, it's really about awareness, and it was the turnout was great. I looked like everyone had a great time. The weather was beautiful. It was such a beautiful day. It was cold. That I worked the first shift, so it was a little chilly right away, but the kids, they were so cute in their little smocks, and the artwork turned out great.
Starbanner did a nice pictorial on it.
Yeah, they did.
They did such a great job. So, yes, we feel like it was a tremendous success. So, and adults, we had a lot of adults. We were really surprised at the adults that participated.
And is the art going to be on display somewhere?
It is.
I know some. I'm so sorry. When you first started talking about it last week, I think it was last week, right?
Yes.
I kept thinking you were saying art until I finally heard the H.
Yeah, Art in the Park. It's the Valentine's Art Special or festival, I guess you could say. It's going to be at the Cultural Alliance Center downtown, and I'm not sure exactly how quickly that's going to happen, but next week I'll let you know. But a lot of the children did donate their art back. So, and we were really just surprised at the little creativity that each of these children had, and they enjoyed themselves so much.
So here's a really important question for you from Ocala Eye. Mardi Gras is the day before Valentine's Day. Is that going to be a problem?
Maybe not where we are.
No.
I don't know.
You get a bead in the eye. Next thing you know, you got to give a chocolate heart to somebody. It's just a mess.
Yeah. Well, maybe for couples in that area, they might still be recuperating, but we don't really see anything here. I don't know that there's a whole lot of local.
Doesn't it seem like Mardi Gras is really only Mardi Gras like in New Orleans?
Yes.
Or Mobile, Alabama. It's just like here, it's just a fun thing. Yeah.
Right.
It's another day, but people who do something, they get maybe the glitter or the beads or something.
Maybe. I've never been to Mardi Gras, but I will tell you that the three of us went to visit New Orleans back in November for Academy, and it was a bit of Bourbon Street was a little bit of a culture shock for me,
In what
to
way?
be honest. The amount of people.
Oh, really? It's crowded?
Oh my goodness.
I could not imagine it. I don't even know how those people are able to move
Me
at
neither.
all during Mardi Gras
If
time.
they
I
had
mean,
an emergency, I don't think that people
So
could.
it was crowded and it wasn't even Mardi Gras. Not even
No,
close.
it wasn't even close. And there's construction down Bourbon Street, which is, I
Yeah.
guess, where all the parties were. And so you couldn't really get, through the street. With it being Mardi Gras, I don't even know how they're going to do it.
yeah, I don't know.
Now, we fell in love with, what was that area?
The French Quarter.
The French Quarters. That was beautiful. We had
How much is a French Quarter worth, actually?
2 baguettes. Or is it baguette? How about
Beignets.
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 That was awesome. That was like, those were good. It's a good thing they don't have one here local.
And what is that? Is that
It's like a powdered donut, right?
It
really?
reminded me of a funnel cake.
Yes.
But it was square and it was like a donut, but it's
Well, there's a lot of, you can't eat one and hide it because the powdered sugar
Oh, it gets
is all
everywhere.
over it. But there's a outdoor seating area, but you walk up to this building and get these, what are they called? Beignets.
at Cafe Du Monde.
Cafe Du Monde. And you, the line to get there is, you don't think you're ever going to get to it, but it did move
They move
really
along
fast.
pretty quick, yeah.
My favorite thing out of there was their coffee. I don't know what kind of coffee they serve, but it was a very old establishment. I mean, it was like a
I don't think
trademark
we
of the
ate
city.
anywhere that didn't have good food.
Oh, that is so true.
I mean, whoa.
wow?
So
Yeah, okay.
we're putting a shout out to New Orleans food-wise. It was phenomenal.
Yes, it was.
Well, usually every time about this time of year, we get a call from the travel advisory people of New Orleans inviting us up there because
Oh.
it's relatively close. Did you drive?
We did not.
Yeah.
We flew.
How long was the flight? An hour, maybe.
An hour and
30 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
It was
it
wonderful.
was really quick.
So do you do that a lot? I mean, for the eye care
Academy's
profession,
there
you
every couple of years.
Really?
Yeah, we try to go to all of the major eye events, and unfortunately, I don't know why they do it this way, but they're all like March, April. So we spend most of March and April traveling, and your brain can only absorb so much. So if by May, I'm just like, I need a break. But then you have to come back and take all of that you learned and try to put those critical pieces. Some of it are critical. They're like, they're teaching you how to implement things that is best for patient care or for state
really?
regulation. Yeah. So that part is like, you got to come back and get that taken care of. But some of it's just how to be better at what
So
you
let's
do.
use that to shift over to eye conversations. What is critical? Like if somebody comes in and they have a diabetic eye problem related to diabetes, that sounds critical to me,
Yeah,
right?
it
So
is.
what do you do, or what should they do to prevent from going blind? Couldn't that make them go blind?
Absolutely.
Well, it definitely could. I mean, just
Oh my
like
gosh.
diabetes affects all the other organs, when their blood sugar's not kept under tight control, it can cause bleeding in the back of the eye. Once that happens, that damage is irreversible. So obviously we want, to educate
Proactive
patients
measure.
that, it's very
So
important
do
for
you
them
sometimes see it before their other doctor sees it, their primary doctor?
We have.
You have? And so you tell them the news and they go,
we see diabetes and cholesterol, I think,
Yeah.
the most, yeah.
oh, really? And what do you look for? What do you see?
Well, they see it in the retina, the doctor does. They see like microbleeds, they can see abnormal blood vessel growth, they can see
And does the patient know it? Do they have any symptoms at all?
not normal.
Not usually. I mean,
Really?
for the most part, thankfully, they're catching it at the beginning
This
stages
is the premature,
of it.
yeah. When it is a full bleed, or you've had a plaque that has, abruptly interrupted the vision, obviously
Right.
those are symptomatic. So yes, but if you're talking about those minute things that the doctor says, hey, have you had your blood sugar checked? When's the last
Yeah.
time you saw your primary? Or when's the last time you've had your cholesterol checked? Then no, those are typically not. But one cool thing about the eye, and I hate it when this happens, but I'm always so proud of the doctors. The patient will come in for a complete eye exam. not even having any symptoms, and they will say, you need to see your primary care right away and have a carotid ultrasound. They hear a bruit or there's a blockage, and that prevents that patient from having, a stroke. And
oh my gosh.
I get letters all the time from patients that say, I can't for my eye exam.
So it could, when you say carotid, the artery that we always hear about? Oh, really?
Yeah, but they saw like Hollenhorst plaque or some type of changes in the back of the eye that said, I need to listen to
That eye's not getting the blood flow and the oxygen that it needs.
Yeah, so
Wow.
and it's
Changes.
a systemic issue.
Yeah,
So
yes.
that's always that's always one of those letters that you're just so proud to publish when they say, I had come in for my eye exam, and here I've walked out with, you need to get that you have a serious health issue you need to be evaluated for. So
Another critical thing, and I don't know anything about it, I just know the word glaucoma. Is that something, talk a little bit about that. Just educate us. What is that?
Glaucoma is actually the one eye disease that you completely will go black, no vision, blind from. I mean, it is the one thing that...
Just out of the... all of a
No,
sudden?
not usually out of the blue, but unfortunately, by the time the patient notices changes from glaucoma,
Yeah.
they have a lot
What is that?
of irreversible
And what
damage.
causes that?
It's damage to the optic nerve in the back of the eye.
Caused by...
hereditary,
Yeah.
environmental, and anatomical.
Oh, really?
And they're like Nikki said, they call it the vision thief because if you notice it, it's too late. That's why annual eye
my
exams,
gosh.
preventative eye exams are so critical. And if you know that you and someone in your family has glaucoma, you need to have an annual eye exam every year. It's just I have I have a cousin that's young, like in her early 20s. None of us in our family have glaucoma, but she has high pressures, and so we monitor her every year.
She has high pressure in her
And so
eyeball
far, it's
itself.
not done anything.
Okay, so that's what glaucoma is.
It can be high
It
pressure,
can be,
but,
but there's other factors
Oh,
that
really?
there's
Yeah.
different types of glaucoma. There's not just one form of it. So there's different.
And you mentioned the cholesterol. Can I go back to that for a
Yeah,
second?
please.
Does that sometimes cause problems if you have
Yes.
in your eyes?
Absolutely, you could go blind.
From
If you
cholesterol.
have if you have an ischemic block or you have an interruption in the blood
I was going to
flow.
say you can have vein or artery occlusions in your eye just
Oh,
like
okay,
you can
so
in the
it's
rest of
from-
your body. And when
I
it
see.
cuts off oxygen,
And
it's
hopefully
killing
it
them.
just takes your vision,
Yeah.
right? Hopefully it doesn't
Right.
make you have a heart attack or stroke or the blockages. Because these blockages that we're seeing is affecting that part of the eye, but it's an indicator that you've got, a problem systemically.
You know what's weird about cholesterol is I am not the healthiest eater. Okay, you probably can tell. Robin eats pretty healthy. But when we donate blood, they give us our cholesterol numbers, and mine are great.
Yeah, it's so much in genetics.
And
Hereditary.
hers is like borderline all
Yep.
the time.
Yes, it's so genetic. And you know what? Blood pressure can be too. I mean, blood pressure can be something that you can't, that's the problem with us. You cannot look at us from the external
Yeah,
and make
yeah,
any
yeah.
kind of judgment
Yeah.
about our health.
You ladies have a phone call. Let me push a button here and say, good morning, you're on the air. Thank you for calling.
Yes, thank you. Ladies, what causes some people to get bloodshot eyes after drinking too much and other people it doesn't bother?
I don't know that I know the answer to that question. Maybe,
Drinking, like alcohol drinking.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. Would it be like maybe raising your blood pressure that would cause that? Or I've got a family member, and that poor guy, we'll all go out and have a good time, and the next day he looks like a truck hit him, and his eyes are all, he probably didn't drink any more than we did, but it really affects him.
It could be dehydrated.
Yeah, I mean, to be very, very frank with you, sir, I have no answer to that. That would be a great question. I'll go back and ask my doctors
Yeah,
that very
that is a
question.
good question.
But
Yeah.
I will tell you this: I know that everybody can respond just so differently, and maybe that's something he should mention to his primary care.
Yeah.
So maybe he should be drinking soda water when we're watching football.
There you go. Or maybe he should alternate beer with water or something.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks,
Reduces
girl.
oxygen to your red blood cells.
So Nikki Googled it. She can read you the Google response. Again, this is not anything that we're aware of, but Google says that
What does it say?
It says that it reduces the oxygen to your red blood cells, causing blood vessels to clump together and resulting in a ruddy complexion and red bloodshot eyes.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
So once again, so that could be
Maybe
systemic
something
again. Maybe the
systemic.
whole body has.
Or maybe that everybody just so reacts differently, you know?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But I mean, wouldn't that like the other parts of your body to have little blood vessels in?
I'm sure that it affects probably more
Like
than
your
his
brain?
eyes, for sure. I mean, obviously, if visibly we can see something internally, I'm sure there's a lot more going on.
Maybe he doesn't want to see what's going on. I don't know.
Yeah. Lindsay, how you doing?
Good, good.
Yeah, you haven't said much today.
Sorry.
She's probably over there on the phone because sometimes
am.
we have those
I'm
days
distracted.
where you're, you know, like I said, you leave the office, but you're still in the office.
You're still in the office?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's following you.
Any updates on your
She's preparing. She's leaving.
Yes.
On Friday.
to Haiti? right?
Yes.
Haiti. And so Friday you're leaving.
Yes.
And how long will you be there?
9 days total.
Wow. And you'll be helping out people who don't have any eye care at all in Haiti.
Mm-hmm.
There was a story this morning that said that vaccines can help out with poverty. Isn't that strange? That when people don't get sick, obviously they can make money, I guess. It was about places like Haiti. It was about third world countries.
Wow.
So you'll be there, and how many people from your office are going?
There is 5 total.
Oh wow!
2 surgeons, right?
2 surgeons and 3
surgeons.
technicians.
Yeah, it's
Well, I don't know what I did with that
So
story.
hopefully we can break the record this time for
Yeah.
cataract surgeries.
So do they get eyeglasses too?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
They're donated glasses, and we kind of take a measurement on their eye and get them as close as we can to a prescription that
And-
has been donated.
Do you have them right there at that moment, or do they have to be shipped
No,
in?
they're right there. Yeah,
it's not
everything's already
perfect,
there.
but it's close.
Yeah.
It's better than nothing,
Wow,
right?
wow.
Some of them just need readers.
That's nice.
I mean,
Are you going to be doing a live Facebook post so we can watch you?
if I have service, I will.
Am I your Facebook friend? I got to make you my friend.
I don't think we're friends.
Let me be your friend. I
You
gotta,
be her friend,
I'll
Mary.
do-
You find her.
Yeah,
I
they
think it'd
have
be
Wi-Fi at
cool.
the hotel, but it's very, very spotty. But they do not have Wi-Fi at the.
Maybe it would be not so
you could
live
take a
when she
video
comes
without
back.
having
Take a
Wi-Fi while you're
video.
there, and then post
Yeah.
it when you get back to the hotel. Because
Did you-
Ocala, I can share it too.
Did you go to Williston High School?
I did.
That's you then.
We all did.
We all did, actually. Yes.
You all did.
We are Williston girls.
Is that right?
We have taken over the Marion
my
County market.
God. Well, I Williston. I'm sorry, you had friends, so I just hit add friend, and then
Yeah.
you become
Yes.
a friend. Okay.
right.
Larry and I are already friends on Facebook.
Yes, I'm friends with you.
I thought so. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, I think I did that when you guys first came in, and Lindsay wasn't here that first day. Okay. Well, you got a handsome husband. Look at that. So is he going with you?
No, he's not. He's not.
So you better do a live video. He's going to want to say what's going on, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Hopefully, I can convince him to go next year.
Oh, wow. What does he do?
Mechanic.
Oh, wow. Wow. Nice.
He owns his own auto business.
And Denellen.
Yep.
In Denellen.
Yeah.
Do you know, I went to school in Denellen, the last year of school,
Oh,
did?
nice.
of high school. Yeah, yeah.
I love Denellen.
So I lived halfway between Denellen and Williston, actually.
Morriston.
No, Rainbow
Romeo?
Lakes Estates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Wow.
cool.
That's a small world.
I always would drive before there was a mall here in Ocala. This shows how old I am. I would go I would go through Williston to get to Gainesville because that was the only place
Yes.
you could really have any
Yes.
young people that you could hang out with.
Yes.
You know, and so they used to do that. And Williston always to me looked like Mayberry.
It
It
is
still
still.
does.
It
Yeah.
is still a very
We
small
love it.
town.
So it looks
love
like
it.
Mayberry.
Wonderful little town.
So
though.
how is it that you all did you?
Well, we kind of so it's interesting. So Nikki and I went to high school together,
Uh-huh.
and we there was another lady that worked at Ocala Eye that still does. I mean, she's been here, I would say, over 20 years, a long
has
time.
been here 20
And she had told us that Ocala Eye had an opening. So within a week or two of each other, I think Nikki and I started working here. I'd never in a million years would have dreamed that it would have been 18-year career.
No, not-
But I
no.
fell in love with the eye and not the gory part. I'm not a surgical person. I like the clean part, like making you see better with glasses or something. But and then just kind of grew from there. And then Lindsay, I'm not sure how to.
Carolina, Nikki.
Okay, so
actually.
Caroline again.
Yeah.
Actually, there's
Both of
quite
us.
a few of us that work at Ocala Eye that are from Williston.
Is that right? Wow.
Yeah.
We're taking over.
Yeah. But you know what? We so enjoy it. And I do think that being raised in a very small town with, work ethic and, I was raised, we were all three raised, I can say, that we did work. So I think it.
So as high school students, did you ever go to see the Fat Lady in the Circus
No.
burial site? Mm-mm. No?
In Williston?
Just outside of Williston.
No.
Yes.
No.
All right, go down 41, I'm sorry.
Okay.
41, outside of Williston. It'll be on the left side up by the railroad tracks.
Oh, okay.
The Fat Lady from the circus died on the train, and they didn't know what to do, so they buried her
buried her in
right there,
Williston.
and it's still there.
Huh.
I went up there.
I did not even know about that.
Do you happen to know the Crane family? Joe Crane?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, all right, so Joe is the one who told me.
Okay.
And he has since
Okay.
passed away, Mr. Crane. I don't know if this
Okay.
is. Does he have a son named Joe
Is that
also?
Joe?
Joseph.
Okay, so
Joseph's
we went to
dad.
high school with
Yeah,
Joseph.
Joseph was 2 years younger than me. So.
Okay, all right. So his maybe grandpa, maybe I don't know,
Okay.
because the guy I'm talking about was older than me. So he told me, and I said, "Oh, come on, you're kidding me!" But anyway, I drove up there in my 1970 Nova. I pulled off the side of the road and I went looking for it, and sure enough, it's up there, and it's marked too. Or it was,
That is incredible. No, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I didn't either.
That's a small world.
We do have Valentine's Day coming up for our aesthetics department. We do have a $60 chocolate and rose petal treatment.
What?
If anybody
What is
wants
that?
to
So the chocolate is some type of exfoliant, from what I understand. It's
What? On your face, you're going to smear chocolate?
Well, no, it's not really.
This is why baby skin looks so good, because
Yeah.
babies always do this.
That's right. But a $60 treatment is a really good price
the
point.
$85 value.
So it'd be great for like a mother-in-law or wife, a daughter, somebody, a great Valentine's gift.
So tell me
You
what
can
you
book it
do.
online.
I'm not sure what I understand what you do.
So they do a facial, and then this is an addition to that facial. It's like an exfoliant that is.
With
they
chocolate.
Call it, well, they call it chocolate, but it looks like it. But it's basically
okay.
like a scrub, right? Like
Yeah,
a
it's
mask.
a scrub. It's a mask. There
Like
you
a
go.
mask.
That's a better way.
And
to put
rose
it.
petals too?
And so it's just it's all about the experience.
Yeah. Be a nice Valentine's Day gift for your chocolate and rose petal treatment.
Actually, anything from our aesthetics
Yes.
department, I'm sure any woman would
Yeah.
love for Valentine's Day.
Absolutely, and you
Really?
can book that online. You don't have to call our office. You
Like
can
what
book
else?
it.
Book that online.
Definitely the
Just
hydrofacial. Women
facials,
love those
hydrofacials. Denise,
Why
it's
do
so
women like
relaxing.
this? Why?
Because it's not only.
What
does
is it about
relax
chocolate
you,
anyway? I don't get that
well,
either.
It is scientifically proven we need chocolate. And what better way to have it than not even get the calories and get to smell it, And I don't know if it smells like it or not, but yeah, I think it's just a relaxing experience.
It is very relaxing.
That'll be all in February. And we also have 15% off lenses with a purchase of any new frame
Which
if
is
you come
great.
into our optical shop.
Yeah, so we've got some.
That'll be
deals
all
going
for
on there.
February.
Yeah, so a great Valentine's Day gift though to go.
Wow,
to
I would have never thought of that. Go to Ocala Eye for your
Yeah,
Valentine's
if you
Day
go
gifts.
to ocala.com and go to our aesthetics link,
Uh-huh.
you can book it, their appointment right there online, 24 hours a day. So you don't have to worry about us being open. It tells you when we're available.
And that's what you want.
for a
Valentine's
gift for
Day?
me. Yeah, I would take that facial.
I would too.
I work there and I don't even get a facial.
Yeah. I would too.
It's nice.
See, men and women just don't understand each other at all.
No, we're different
We're
creatures.
kind of like, but think about it. It's relaxing. It's quiet. Your face looks amazing when you leave there. Yeah.
I can't imagine my face looking amazing.
Again, we're on the women right now.
Oh, okay,
I'm not
thanks.
buying one for my husband for Valentine's Day. Although I will have to say he might would enjoy it.
So get your eyes checked so you can see better, and get
That's
your
right.
face looking good so you can look better
And feel better.
and feel better.
That's right.
Yeah. Do you do skin anywhere else on your body or just the
No,
face?
just the face.
Now,
We
what-
just stay close to the eyeballs where that's our comfort
Oh, okay.
zone. I mean, we do the whole
Well, talk
face.
talk about that just for a second. On a serious note, like when people have not baggy eyes, but you know, there's a video I've seen on YouTube. I mean, on Facebook, probably is a YouTube video, and it shows whatever cream, and this guy's got this horrible. Do you remember the guy Mel Blanc who did the voices for Bugs Bunny?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, he had those huge
Yes,
bags on.
bags.
So this guy looks like that guy. And then they show time lapse, and then it goes away.
Right.
Is that real? I mean, does that really happen?
I mean, typically we saw that when we were at New Orleans too.
That's
it's like a
the
high
guy
caffeine.
put on us.
Yeah, and those are things that you really have to determine if that's good and what's best for you.
But you can do that.
We can, and we even do things that are a little bit more than a cream. They're injections that help to puff up that skin, and then we do surgery. So right now we're in an interim phase where our surgeon, we don't have a surgeon actively on staff for plastics, but we are in that process. Hopefully we'll have one here in the summer. So, but yeah, you got lots of options with that.
Well, you ladies have a good. I'll see you. I'll see you on Tuesday. So that'll be Mardi Gras.
Day before it will be Mardi Gras.
That'll be Mardi Gras.
So we'll come with, our little Mardi Gras festives.
It's purple and yellow and green. Is that
Yeah,
the three
yes,
colors?
I think it is.
Purple
Yes.
gold. Purple and gold.
Yeah.
And green. All right. And then the next day will be Valentine's Day. So remember, Valentine's Day, you get something for your lady.
That's right.
At Ocala Eye. Don't worry about the men because we don't really want anything.
I want new glasses.
You
Or
might want new glasses.
sunglasses.
Oh yeah, look cool. Look cool. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
Lindsay, be careful down in Haiti.
I will. I'll tell you guys all about it. Don't miss me next week, and then I'll be here the week after, and I'll have some updates.
And I'm your friend, so if you do a Facebook Live,
I will for sure.
Nikki and Zora, thank you, ladies.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio. I'm Chris Foster. It's been a really up and down day so far on Wall Street, with the Dow down more than 500 points right